We often struggle with our self-identity and understanding our place in this world. It can bring great fear or joy to question your own existence, and most people do so at some point in their lives. There seem to be many questions that have no answers. But amidst these uncertainties, there is one question about what it means to be human that has consumed my thoughts. Do emotions create ourself? What do I mean by this? Well, here's my stream of thoughts. If you believe in evolution, did we evolve to experience emotions from a previous state without them? Evolution, as it's taught, leads to animals changing over time to better meet their circumstances, as a result of natural selection. So does emotion serve us as a net benefit? Well, what do emotions allow us to do that we otherwise wouldn't be able to? Maybe it's the ability to make irrational decisions. But when would it benefit us to make irrational decisions? If we look at the world of art and creativity, is it not emotions that push the boundaries of new frontiers? They may lead to pointless endeavors the majority of the time, but perhaps each success is worth every failure. Take laziness, for instance, a feeling that a completely rational mind would not possess. Being lazy can either lead to your detriment or the creative arrival of a new idea that solves an ongoing problem. With that being said, what if we've been devolving emotion as time has passed? Maybe emotions arose early on within our primitive ancestors as a way to quickly adapt to incoming information. For example, if you arrive home to a loved one in danger, your emotions rapidly work to make you act on the situation. Intelligence anywhere near our level seems rare in nature, so emotions may be the mechanism that has driven our decision making to avoid predators and pursue survival. If we look at our closest living relatives, the chimpanzee, we can see that they are highly emotional creatures. As smart as they are, they act on their urges, and their emotions control their decision making. We view them as primitive compared to the way we act, but we too often allow emotions to dictate our choices. However, it seems we are becoming more rational as time passes. We look back upon the kingdoms of the past and feel distant from them, not just in terms of time, but in terms of the violence they dealt to each other. War continues to this day, but this mere video is an example of the level of comfort we have reached in some parts of the world. And though a slow process, understanding our emotions and preventing them from clouding our judgment appears to be a goal we should strive towards. Emotions may have originated as an efficient way to survive, but have reached their limit and become a hurdle at this point in the lifespan of humanity. For example, we are as filled with rage as ever before, the only difference being we now have the power to erase all life on Earth. Perhaps the future will hold a civilization who has moved past this event horizon. So how does this relate to the title? If we continue to overcome our emotions, then we will become more robotic in nature. Without emotions, we lose our motives. We work every day because our bodies require resources to survive, but we continue to work because of our desires, our greed, our empathy, our jealousy, our pride, anger, happiness, so on and so forth. Ego, or our self, comes from the combination of our genetic makeup passed down from our parents and the set of memories in our head, and is expressed through emotion. If we lose emotions, we lose ourself. The network of AI, or hive mind of insects in science fiction movies, would be more effective at surviving than individuals working together, because individuals have their own unique goals. Such goals may conflict with the rest of the group and require separation. This has always been a problem for humans, but in the past, the benefits of quick decision making in the wild based on emotions has outweighed the negatives of depending on slow but intelligent and rational thought. For example, the sight of a tiger will raise instant fear, causing you to fight or flee. Think about the decision too long and it may be your last. A single consciousness, however, would work in harmony and lack many of the problems we face today. This raises a question: without emotions, will we become a collection of indistinguishable pieces? Beyond the basic needs we fulfill to survive as humans, what purpose would direct an emotionless society? Maybe we will never quite lose emotions, and simply learn to live above them. maybe they will remain and continue to produce the self or ego we all associate with. They may be our link between our soul and the body we possess, or are they nothing more than the product of chemical reactions that life has found effective for survival? Perhaps we should just be grateful to experience the chaos of emotions before we surpass them, no longer yearn for them, nor need them, and end up finding them primitive. What do you think?